let's go to our half-season awards. I think I'm going to go in reverse order here. So, Jay, who is the best duo in the NBA this season?
Oh, we're going backwards.
Yeah.
So it's this season we're going with.
Yeah, we're doing the awards for this season at the halfway point of this season.
So
wait, when halfway? Hold on, next season.
So I was thinking just best duo overall. So my answer was going to be Jokic and Jamal Murray because I was thinking best duo overall. But if we're doing mid-season awards,
what did you think half-season awards meant in the rundown?
That's good question. But I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up. And this is gonna sound crazy.
No, I need to. I know. I gotta know why. This doesn't make any sense that you didn't understand.
This is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. Shea and Chet. Shea and Chet have been the best duo.
It doesn't sound crazy because it's 100% what I expected you to say.
Shea and Chet. Shea might be the MVP right now. Chet has been exactly what they needed on both ends of the court. Like if we're going for who I expect to do the most in the playoffs, it's not them.
Who has been that best duo so far this season?
Okay. You're not being clear here, Zach.
Josh, who's your best duo for 6 years from now?
Oh man,
no. Who's your half season award?
There's a kid in a middle school in Arkansas. I think it's got a.
It's Austin Reeves' little brother.
I don't think this was made clear. No, it was made clear.
What? Yeah, it is 100%. I'm looking at it.
Half season awards.
Half season awards.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of awards. Who's your half season best?
Like Monty Williams. I never considered that could be a half season award. I'm sorry.
I still go Jokic and Murray. I mean, when they're together, like I don't know who's better when they're both on the floor. Chet and Shea is probably my number 2. I mean, that like I get it in terms of if you're like isolating just this first half of the season, but I still think Jokic and Murray, when they play together, the Nuggets are the best team every night. Like they still feel like they're not playing full. Like to their full capabilities. Yeah. No, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. It's just like Jokic. I mean, he goes on this absolute tear where he's shooting 80-something% from the field, but he's taking 10, 12 shots. Like he's not. Yeah, exactly. Because they know when it's time to turn it on. They know when they're going to need him and Murray to show up and be who they are. Yeah, I'm sticking with those two still halfway through.
I think I'm gonna go Kawhi and Paul George. I was going back and forth between Jokic Murray is I'm with you. Like
that's a safe answer.
Yeah, I don't think they and it's not even about it. Like I can see them pacing themselves. I'm like, all right, I don't know about that. You know, that kind of knocked out for me. I actually almost went Shea and Jalen Williams, the good one. Because I think their ability to play off each other, drive the ball constantly is more impactful than what Shea and Chet have done together. But I mean, then we could just get into like, all right, best trios or whatever, you know, like they've been phenomenal. Yeah.
Super interesting that one team has 2 options for best duo.
Yeah. Cause I do think that like Jalen Williams just drives the ball and makes great decisions all the time. Like I love him. Like he's becoming one of my favorite players. But Kawhi and Paul George, once they got through the murkiness of figuring this out, like they are playing. I mean, I think this is the best we've seen them play as a duo. And sure, like they have Harden and there are other components that get into the mix, but I just think like what they're doing right now, the run they're on, from an individual standpoint as a duo, I think like both ends of the floor. I don't know if 2 players are playing better than those 2 guys together.
This was a really tough category.
Yeah, I mean, because
I had a lot of problems here. We could have gone with Embiid and Maxey. We could have gone with
Dame and
Jason
Giannis.
Tatum and Jaylen Brown or
I
Jason
thought
Tatum and Derek
about
White.
Tatum and
Tatum and
Porzingis. Like,
Porzingis.
Tatum
Yeah.
and Porzingis. Yep.
Yeah.
Like there were a lot of options here. Giannis and Dame. We didn't even bring them up. Like
Duncan Robinson, Jaime Jaquez. Like, you know, also
exactly.
I like that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was really tough. I
Yeah,
don't
there's a lot
think
of good ones.
anyone that's head and shoulders above the rest.
Well, what's important is I'm sure nobody listening will take offense to it and be mad at our selections.
People seem to be pretty understanding and calm and level-headed
especially
about these types of things.
The Thunder fans will be happy though. Thunder fans will be jacked up.